Hello, Lions! This is Mrs. Mitchell.
And I'm Josie.
We're going to show you some things today about making sculptures.
Yeah.
So some of the materials
Our paper.
that we have are
Paper.
paper,
Toilet rolls.
toilet rolls.
That are empty.
Yes.
Scissors.
Because we do not want to waste our toilet paper.
Tape. Glue sticks. The glue I really like.
Yeah.
And a stapler.
So you don't need to have all of these materials. These are just more suggestions on different materials. So if you don't have all those things, then that is perfectly fine. You don't need it all.
Use tape or glue.
Yeah.
That glue.
Yeah. This is a cracker box, and what I like about this particular material, first of all, you almost always have it around your house. And it's easy to cut with scissors.
I have one side.
What we're going to do is start out with a base
I'm trying.
to make our paper sculptures on.
I'm trying to do it.
So with that, it doesn't matter the size of your base, just depends on your box. So I want to show you how to take something like this tube and attach it to a flat object. It's really difficult.
Because sometimes you have to use tape, sometimes you have to glue, because
But
it's skinny.
see how it is, it's skinny at the rim, so there's not enough surface area to stick it on there.
And
so what we're going to do is create a flange.
I know how to do this.
Okay, well, it's kind of like making little fringes. Now, don't make your fringe too
Big.
deep. Yeah.
And too big.
So we're going on the fringe, on the edge.
That's trying to keep them even, like as deep as the same. That's hard for me. How's your flange? It's going good. So, okay, you keep flanging.
Okay.
Alright, so what's really cool is when you finish your flanging and then you pull those edges back.
I like to do that with
flange.
paper. Okay.
Okay,
Are you ready?
so now I take my flange and I stick it down. Okay,
I'm not
so
done.
now my flange is super secure.
Same.
Now we have our basic structure kind of started on our sculpture. I want to talk to you about our paper sculpture techniques. So here I have some strips of paper. These are colored ones. I have some white paper. You can use whatever you have at home. One of the things I like about projects like this is it uses those paper strips, so maybe it could be leftovers. Okay, so the first technique I want to show you is the simple pleat. And what we're going to do, I also like to call it the accordion, is just that back and forth.
You make one I like purple because it's like kind of my, it's like pink. This is the part we will fast forward. So we're gonna fast forward. I can't make anything even, that's the problem. Yeah. You know, because when we did that one drawing, when we fast forward this, they won't hear their voices in the front. Okay. But yeah, so back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth. No! I'm trying, I'm still working.
We got pencils. You can use pens or whatever. We are going to make a curl. Sometimes these are called quills, but basically I pinch that one piece and then I wrap around.
I'm trying. My pencil is so tiny, don't ask.
And then whoop, it comes out like that.
Can I? Oh, you should try it. It does go, girl. Don't ask how we use tiny pencils at school. Was that magical? We'll probably just make this go super fast. Yeah, because... Okay. Yep, it's so big. Nice.
For the next one we are going to do is a fringe. Now, one thing that I find is really helpful when you're new to making fringe is to make a line so that I know where to stop cutting. And just like we did our
Can I do it?
flange,
It
Yep.
could be like this.
it could be like that. So, just like we did our flange, you're gonna make your fringe. You can make your fringe as skinny as you want. You can
Not
make 'em-
too big.
You don't want to make them super fat.
Not like this.
If you go past your line a little bit, it's okay, but you don't want to go all the way through the paper or your fringe will be, well, it'll be shorter.
And it will be different. So like, see how I'm like just cutting? This is the part where we're fast forwarding again, so I can't actually do it. But you know what? Maybe I'll leave our voices on and it'll sound like Mickey Mouse. So this is where we just like some people might have to draw the line. And as your French coming. I'm a little bit slow.
So now I have my fringe, and I can use that just the way it is, or I can even curl my fringe, which is kind of a really
We're both
cool
gonna
thing
do
to
the same thing.
Really cool thing. So I'm curling, I'm pinching down the edge that is not cut.
I'm trying. I feel like we need the tape. Oh yeah, we need some tape. Okay, we love tape. We do love tape. Okay.
So after that, I'm gonna tape
It came off.
that bottom edge of that fringe, and now
It came
I
off.
have made a
Ah.
fringy flower.
Don't
Or-
ask what happened.
Really, it kind of would be like a fringy firework.
I like fireworks.
I'm gonna make a spiral, and to do that, I'm gonna start with a circle. If you do that, you will remind me to draw a snail later. Okay, so start with a circle, and then I start making a snail-like line all the way around. Sometimes it helps if you want to draw it before you cut it. And I love snails. And now, you mean like this? Spiral. You mean like this?
Okay, one more technique that I wanted to show you was just rolling it. You could use a pencil. Actually, I'm going to use a Sharpie maybe.
That was fun.
You could use something to roll it around,
I need a
but
lot.
roll it to make a tube. This is where tape comes in really handy with these tubes.
I love tape.
But you can use glue for that. Now using all the techniques that I showed you, I'm going to put together a little abstract sculpture. I want you to think about where you're going to use what technique and colors that you use. If you're using all white, that's fine. Maybe you want to color in your paper a little bit first or after even. Semi-finished sculpture. As you can see, there's still a lot that I could do to it. And here is Josie's
That's not.
semi-finished sculpture. I like your O
Yeah.
and your stair steps. They kind of lead up.
No,
to it.
no, they're not. It says something.
Oh, what's it say?
Be helpful.
Oh.
Be helpful.
Well, you have certainly been very helpful to
Well,
me
show
today,
you me.
Josie. Thank you so much for
No,
helping
no.
me today. Bye.
No.